Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2018 SHOT Show is sponsored by Olight Flashlights and Hog Holsters. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2018 SHOT Show. Here with Mike from CMMG. We had a chance on range day to shoot this really cool, what is this thing called?
The MK47 Mutant.
The Mutant, and I'm telling you this, it's an AR platform style rifle that shoots AK-47 style rounds. So the one I got to shoot was full auto. That's probably not going to be available to the general public, but I'm telling you, this is a really, really sweet rifle. So, Mike, thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Hey, appreciate you stopping by.
I'm going to let you run with it because all I can tell you is it's fun to shoot. You probably know a little more about it than that.
Well, that's what really matters, right?
Yeah, it is.
You get to get out and enjoy shooting it. You know?
And you can shoot it cheap because you can buy an AK round, 7.62 by 3.9. I get that right?
You did. Yeah, I mean, there's cheap surplus Russian ammo
right
everywhere, and I'll tell you what, this thing just shoots it up and spits it out. Before I actually worked for the company, I was privileged to be in on the testing of this a little bit. I knew the right people. They were able to call me in of a night, and we got to do some testing, and we were throwing a ton of rounds downrange. And I tell you, now that I work for the company, they say the parents aren't supposed to have a favorite child, but I tell you what, the Mutant is mine. I don't care what you call it, it is a Mutant, but it's my favorite round and my favorite gun for sure. We've got a lot of fun stuff, but this thing it's so much fun, as you can tell from shooting it in full auto, but even semi-automatic is great. So, I mean, what we've got here is, there are a lot of ARs on the market that they shoot 7.62 by 3.9, but they don't quite do it right. So the main things that you run into when trying to design an AR that shoots 7.62 by 3.9, for one, the round is tapered, so it really needs this wicked curve of a magazine to feed. Well, if you try to fit that into the straight mag well of an AR, it jams up on you all the time. So one of the criteria was it had to take AK magazines. So we've tested this with a ton of variety of AK magazines, and almost every one of them that they have works great, including drum magazines. So we've got it short enough here on the shoulder that it will take drum magazines too.
So you don't need a proprietary magazine, just
no
Magpul AK, whatever.
Whatever the cheap magazine is, whatever came with your AK that you've got at home, whatever surplus stuff, man, it's going to throw it in here and work just fine. And the other thing you see that's a little bit different is our lockup on this magazine. There's like no play, no wobble to this thing. You get some magazines and AKs, they just kind of flop all over the place. They'll still work. But this thing is just nice and tight. Also with our mag release here, you'll see we've actually got what's kind of your traditional style mag release. You can grab that magazine and pop it out, put another one in. But we've also got these paddles here on the side so that you've got somebody that is running a little bit more tactical. You can reach up with your index finger and that's just going to come right out for you.
And that's ambidextrous too.
That is ambidextrous. I had to have that paddle on the other side. Right. And the way our mag well is set too is if you're out running and gunning, you can actually have this gun, if you have it dipped down at about a 30-degree angle, just by pushing that, the magazine's going to fall free. You typically don't see that in AKs either.
That's one less step,
Yeah, so you've got fall-free magazines. But, kind of the nuts and bolts of this is a mid-size platform. So this is physically larger than an AR-15, but it's smaller than a 308. Well, the reason we did that was because another one of the problems we saw with 7.62 ARs is the bolt just was nowhere beefy enough to withstand the abuse that all that steel case ammo is going to provide. Because to get that 30 caliber round in a 5.56 bolt face, you have to trim away so much meat that it just makes it fragile. So we've got a nice big fat bolt face on there. This thing is just going to keep chugging. So this is basically a 308 platform that we cut down 3/4 of an inch. It's a great gun. It's available in a lot of different sizes. So we've got from an 8-inch crank style flashlight or pistol and SBR all the way up to 16-inch varieties with geyser triggers and Magpul furniture on them. So I mean, it's just an absolute blast to shoot. But, it's all mil-spec parts. So if you get one of these and you want a different buttstock on it, throw a buttstock on it. If you like a different grip, that's fine. Standard mil-spec trigger groups. So if you have a favorite trigger, drop it in there. So it's one of the reasons why it's just dear to me. It's one of my favorite guns to go to in my safe first is because it's the modularity and accuracy of an AR and being able to trick it out the way you want. but it's the cheap shooting and fun around of an AK. So.
Yeah, and that's what I really like about it, because the thing about AKs is AKs are cool, but you can't really do a lot with them.
Not really,
I mean,
no.
There's some stuff, but not like an AR. I mean, you can make this thing. They call the Barbie doll of the rifle, right? I mean, you can do.
Hey, I'm glad you said that. I do use that term too. So.
Yeah, just whatever you want to with it, man. It's pretty cool, and they got different finishes. You know, they got black, and this is like anodized.
Yeah, this is actually what we call midnight bronze.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's sweet, yeah.
So all of our guns now, you can upgrade from key mod to M-Lock. We've also got it where they're all standard black anodized, but you can also get flat dark earth, burnt bronze, midnight bronze, titanium, and sniper gray as standard colors. For just a little bit more, you can pick anything in the Cerakote catalog and we'll color it for you.
Cool. And also, there's something different about this flashlight. It's not a standard A4 flashlight, right?
No, this is actually our SV muzzle brake. So this is on a few different variants of our Mutants. So this is, I mean, it's just a phenomenal brake. It keeps that thing down, controllable.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
you can see the gas ports at the top. Yeah.
So you know, it kind of mimics like an AK-74 style brake,
right.
But in which we had a little fun with, because we're like, okay, AK-ish style gun.
What's cool about it for me is this is like, it's not a really heavy. I don't know how much it weighs, but this is a full size bottle, 16-inch barrel.
Yeah, 16-inch barrel, 15-inch
it's
handguard.
Really pretty lightweight. I mean,
even with the optic on it, that thing's I think unloaded with no optic, I want to say it's about 7.2 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So if you're looking for a really cool AR style rifle that you can shoot some really cheap ammo with, and it's accurate and it's just fun to shoot. It's just plain is, and plus. And it looks pretty cool too. You have to say, you know.
Oh, it is.
And we know how that's important, right? So, well, Mike, thanks for taking time to show us. And thanks for. I'm gonna take this home, right? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, but you can take one home. These are available anywhere you can buy and find CMMG firearms, right?
Yeah, you can check them out on our website, which is cmmginc.com. On there, we've also got your dealer locator. So if you want to find a local dealer to you can get on there and find it. You can even order directly off our website.
Right, cool. Well, thanks for taking time to talk to us. Thanks for making such a cool rifle. Thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday. You can check out one right over there to Mike's left. If you're not subscribed, please click down in the corner. And I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.